Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for Wow Me Wednesday. As you can see, I'm not in my typical at-home studio. I am on vacation in Lake Tahoe, but I didn't want to leave you hanging. I know you were just waiting for this video, right? So I wanted to come to you live today from vacation, and I thought we might as well incorporate my family members in this because I have some really experienced family members that can share with you some of their tips. So this is the nature, Mother Nature all around us, gnats and all flying in my face. Ed Walters, my father-in-law, has had 16 years of ministerial experience, so obviously he's giving sermons and public speaking all the time in that position, and he's now had over 20 years of experience as a reverse mortgage specialist. So he's out and about in the community all the time, giving presentations to senior citizens about reverse mortgages. So I learn a lot from this guy, and I think you will too. So Ed, throughout all your decades of experience, what nuggets would you be able to give to the audience today that they'd be able to use for their upcoming presentations?
I think when everybody begins any career path, anything that they want to do, you gather as much knowledge as you can, and then you try to deliver it to people. And sometimes we try to share too much, and we try to share it the wrong way. And in reality, just being ourselves, telling the truth, being extremely sincere, and sharing the knowledge that you've gathered, and in that fashion it comes across really well. So my number one is be myself and be sincere. Be
sincere, right? So often when I work with my clients, and even for myself, when I have a really good speech prepared and it's all scripted, it can come off really rehearsed, right, and canned.
Yep.
And that's what we want to try to avoid. So being able to find the balance between having good content but also sounding genuine and being yourself. So what are some examples, Ed, that you've faced where you can tell us about some of your success stories about being sincere, and what goes through your head to help prepare you to convey that genuine Ed?
I think number one in the ministry, I get very offended when I see a lot of public speakers, and because they may be in for money or some other reason, it doesn't come across very clear to me. And I think I was copying some of them. And so for me to end up just be the farm boy that you are, that came across a whole lot better. Then in my new vocation and working with senior citizens, it's sitting down with someone and not just reading facts to them, but tell them a story about another couple that you helped, and they were so blessed that they actually danced with you in the lobby because I helped them so much. And when I tell them that, they then understand what it's like, and then they begin to trust me, and hopefully they see sincerity in my eyes, my voice, everything that I'm doing.
Right. So storytelling, again,
Absolutely.
As I shared before, is so critical for you to be able to connect with your audience,
Yes.
whether it's a couple that you're working with or whether it's an audience of 500 people. It's those stories, those personal experiences that make you vulnerable and authentic to your audience.
Very much.
Thanks, Ed.
You're welcome.
Well, I hope you guys got some good nuggets of knowledge and wisdom from my father-in-law, Ed Walters. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I will see you next week for another Wow Me Wednesday. And if you want to check out some of my stories from my reporting days or my services, my website is jessicachangconsulting.com. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Back to golf.